have a feeling there would be more of these if they had any available.
Yeah, I don't really know what this does because, yeah, I mean, Cuvée was a bit too bold in the mid lane, but he looked out of position on the Urgot dive.
I assumed that Dread was going to be playing something on the bottom side of the map, but I think Spirit just decided that, hey, no, we don't need to do that.
Give Fly credit for playing Akali.
Yeah.
So, not sure about that one. All right, Neeko. First Neeko ever in LCK.
Cool. There we are, debuting the Neeko. Where's it going to go? Playing it, and he played it in the last game.
So I'm guessing 1v2 bot lane Neeko from Spirit to try to fill the Morgana role is what we're doing here.
Neeko's back on the Akali, and it's now Spirit with the Neeko in his hands. Feels like almost the combination of Morgana and Lulu mixed together.
It does, and it kind of makes sense with the Morgana taken away. You have to be pretty able to skip away with your E as we load into game number 2. From Rakan, and now a turret dive being engineered.
Yep, going for it, but no flash to come in from Life. That was a huge mistake as the teleport comes down as well. Heal is going to have to be used as well as the Ignite being on cooldown and the... And Dread is curling his way around as well. The bear trap is indeed on the rope as Roach almost goes down to just Keen alone. A lot of damage comes in there as the flash forward to the undertow. They wanted to give it to Keen and they'll eventually do so.
Really, really poor lane position. The Peanuts top side here because it's spotted by Olaf.
Olaf's also going to kill Proud.
Interesting.
I'd like to know how that happened.
Flash and squishy stats didn't help as mid lane.
Yeah, more kills might be coming in. Both ticks of the ultimate there as Yukao just dashing in and out, and eventually they'll grab the kill. Dread there just to pick up an assist to help out. Of course, a lot of them making their debut this year, but Yukao
didn't know he was level 6
for a while.
Well, that's what we call a level 6 advantage in the bot lane.
Any vision available on the top side of the map to allow Shelly to get in here? I have a feeling that there certainly are, as the Infernal Chain's going to pull one back. Roach does have the World Ender as Keen. Skull has to say goodbye as Yukao biding his time, waiting for that World Ender to stop as Fly gets on in there. Shelly gets her charge. That fact, though, is, okay. Roach going to get dove once again. This time doesn't have the World Ender available, and Keen just so happy to tank up this turret. There's the bear trap. See you later, buddy. The Kled is getting strong. Ruler gets a turret plate this game if it doesn't say a Freak of Freaks win as Life trying to get one back, and that's an easy Spirit delivery underneath the turret. Life gets out of turret range, and they will take this one down as well. Gen.G potentially in the team fight as well if we do get some of these cluster team fights as 4 members of Freak of Freaks. They are going to engage though, and Gen.G were just spotted out. Yukao comes through. That's a celebratory Pop Blossom, and Peanut cannot escape. Life, do you have any of those combos left over? I think the answer is no, as the bear trap on a rope isn't going to work out, and Life does actually make it out to safety. But here in this game, Yukao going to move over a ward, but I think he's just going to continue on forward. Yeah, you got the charge, and Ruler does make it out. Proud tanks up so many turret shots. The ultimate's going to miss from Fly. It's a lot of tools now on cooldown, but Yukao in the rough position. It's a 1-for-1 so far, and Yukao... he does make it out, but by the skin of his teeth.
That was just too deep by their Freak of Freaks. The moment that they got a summoner out of...
so incredibly important because it gives them information of this dragon being taken down. Now the charge does come off, but is he a little bit too deep? The rest of a Freak of Freaks trying to follow up as in goes the Rakan. The quickness charms absolutely everyone, but look at the damage from the Kaiser. It doesn't matter. He's taken out, and now Roach is going to get put back down to the lifeline. No, he's not. Not quite yet. Eventually taken out. Didn't have the World Ender. It was just waited out in the end.
Pretty messy stuff. A 2 for 3, but it does go the way of a Freak to give up. My favorite thing is to understand how the best players use the passive.
Yeah, and Life actually taking a lot of damage there as Spirit not able to use the passive because he's using all of his buttons.
Gen.G has some nice defensive warding going down.
Well, Dread, once again, in for the face check, but there is the charge, and Roach has been cornered off. Bear trap on a rope doesn't land, though, so the engage isn't going to continue, and that's a big button now on Dragon.
So hard for them to walk up in formation like Gen.G can. Freak of Freaks are very, very squishy. Only Keen is a frontliner. They give up the Infernal.
Yep, it is going to be taken very easily as Yukao standing on top of a ward. This could be an opportunity now for Gen.G to find something. Cocoon is going to land, and Ruler jumps right on top of him. The stopwatch is used, but he's just dead, and Yukao, the one piece now missing in this Freak of Freaks puzzle, and a very important one for dealing with Ruler.
They blow him up. There's no teleport on Yukao. That's run at Baron, says Gen.G. Let's see what a Freak of Freaks can do to stop this. Last couple of engages have shown the lack of linear initiation on the side of Afrika. They've been risking things, and Roach is behind.
Yeah, World Ender available as Fly. He jumps his way forward. Infernal Chain's going to be broken again as Afrika Freaks just pressured away from their outer turret. But important.
In control vision, so a lot of cost there. I hear the ultimate from Kled. What are we doing?
Yep, Charge is going to fly forward. Yucal jumps into the backline. They're going for Ruler. The ultimate's going to be there. The flash comes down as well, but Ruler picks up the kill. The Kled takes down the Aatrox, and now Ruler is using a red buff to get his health back. It's a 1-for-1, but Afrika didn't get the one they wanted.
And Ruler is high enough in health to stay there, to fight back, and that means Baron's not possible. Here's the turn.
Yeah, Fly looking for Dread. The Fear Beyond Death should be there as the knock-up comes down. So much burst damage coming in as the Pop Blossom set up. Fly is going to be dead. Only 3 members alive from Gen.G, but look at Ruler. Well, the charge is going to come out once again. You best believe they're going for Ruler. The quickness is going to land on top of him. Killer Instinct does come down as the stopwatch is there, but Ruler has fallen. And Gen.G now need to try and pick up the pieces. Spirit goes into his stopwatch as well, but Proud, he's down. Keen trying to get the damage in. The battle dance is so beautiful, and Keen goes into the stopwatch. Welcome back to the party, Skull. That's going to refill his health bar as Peanut. He goes for the fancy play, but does not get it.
Such a desperate fight between Afrika and Gen.G. Had no idea which way it would go, even after the Pop Blossom hit on multiple members.
Afrika Freaks.
Aatrox has TP of his own.
Yeah, they're starting this one up.
Waiting for the turn here. Remember that Baron damage isn't great, so Gen.G have to be careful here. They know the Rakan is trying to make them accountable.
Yep, just trying to tank this one up using the Skull, because they can basically for free as here comes the charge. They're looking to try and get on top of Ruler, who's just running as far away as they possibly can. Now Life buying some time. The Grand Entrance not going to land. Pop Blossom onto Roach, but Ruler just cannot find an opportunity to auto-attack. The World Ender is there, but immediately it is popped as Afrika Freaks is a 5-man squad, taking them one after the other.
They just keep brute forcing no way in.
Ignite on top of Roach, and Proud still able to get out. It's ticking down, and Roach isn't going to be picked up from that one.
Rakan's so squishy that they can't actually get the pop onto the Fear Beyond. On the side of Gen.G when it comes to flashes. Could it just be a god tier engage from Life? So far his ults have been multi-man, but not enough to actually disengage or truly engage onto Afrika.
One thing I'd really like to see is Keen go for a flank and then Spirit turn into him, because having the charge come from an angle that you're not necessarily expecting is certainly something that can be utilized very effectively, as we're looking to go for a bit of a trade here, as we've got some very beautiful camera work.
3-stack
coming out from
Elder
our
with an
observers.
Infernal, and Gen.G are going to be here. They could have a smite if they want it. I think Afrika just trading down straight up, but let's watch this one. They want to turn off Baron.
Yep, and you've got Peanut making his way over very, very quickly. It's going to be a 50-50. They traded this for a 50-50. That's exactly not what you want as Gen.G coming over. They've already softened them up so much.
Well,
and Ruler gonna dash into the backline, but can he get there? The quickness is going to land on top of him, and Afrika haven't lost anyone yet, but Roach says no. So much damage comes down, and Keen going to be the first to go. Yucal can't offer anything back, and I have a feeling this could just be the game.
I might be going to game number 3, Atlas. That was the map call they needed to make. Great macro call there. Whoever did it, hold your hand up and feel good. Gen.G can push through mid lane, and there's not enough wave clear alive to stop the game ending.
Yeah, Ruler just does so much damn damage that it looked like a red buff was being taken there as Proud. This gets flashed on by Ruler, who is so angry with how this series has gone. Dread can't do anything, just offers his life to the gods. And we will be going to a game number 3. Gen.G keeping Afrika honest as they get to the late game, which is exactly where they thrive.
And the Gen.G faithful feels so good to finally get their first game win of LCK Spring 2019. Peanut smiling on the overlay here. It all was about that call to go to Elder, and Afrika seemed confused, even though they have veterans on the team. Spirit still there.
Yeah.
With Dread in the jungle role, it's not able to make the right call. They give away Elder for free. Their Baron damage, as we spoke about, was on the lower side. They seem caught between two different ideas, even though on every other way, it seemed like Afrika were poised to take down game number 2.
Yeah, exactly. And this time around, Spirit didn't exactly have a great time. The Pop Blossoms, some of them were fantastic.